Hey everyone, it's Dr. Meyer here with a video for you on practicing instrument transposition. If you haven't watched the video on instrumental transposition, please do so first before attempting these practice examples. I've left a link in the description. After a quick review, I'll provide for you several practice examples of both written and concert pitch instrumental transpositions. Let's get started. Recall the distinction between concert pitch and written pitch. Concert pitch is a standardized pitch. For example, if you play the A above middle C on the piano, it will sound a 440 hertz. This is a concert A because the piano is a non-transposing instrument. Written pitch, on the other hand, is a note which a transposing instrument has to play in order to sound in concert pitch with the rest of the C instruments. Here are some common transposing instruments. As you continue to memorize and practice, try to remember which instrument is in which key. Many times the name of the instrument tells you in the key that it plays in. For example, horn in F or B-flat trumpet. Remember that some C instruments may transpose by an octave, like a piccolo or a xylophone, just to avoid having to read so many ledger lines. Here's also a reminder of some of the more common instrument families. It's much easier to group the transposing instruments into the keys in which they transpose. For example, B-flat instruments, E, F. These are the most common instruments in wind ensembles that you will see today. You can still find some other instruments like clarinet in A or alto flute in G, plus other rare instruments. Generally, the name of the key is going to be in the name of the instrument. So, if you don't see an instrument listed here that you know is commonly played in a wind ensemble, like flute or oboe, you can assume that those are C instruments or concert pitch instruments. Here's a quick tip on figuring out which way to transpose if you know the interval relationship. This trick works in most cases. There are a few instruments which transpose in the opposite direction, like the E-flat clarinet, but all of the practice exercises in this video are going to follow this expected norm. If you've got concert pitch, or sounding pitch as we say, you will have to write the instrument line up or higher to achieve the transposition. So because it's a chore to transpose, you should write up those instrumentalists. If you've got written pitch, i.e. what the instrumentalist is looking at on their page, you'll have to transpose it down to get to concert pitch. So I like to think that sound and down rhyme, so it's a little bit easier over time remembering which way to go, so sounding down. Now let's get to practicing. Transpose this violin line so the trumpet can play in unison. Recall which families the violin and trumpet belong to, and in which direction you'll need to transpose. You can pause the video now and take your time. When the violin plays a G4, it is in concert pitch. The trumpet melody should then be written up a major second and be the same contour and intervals as well as solfege here in the key of A major, which is a major second up from the key of G major. Let's try another one, but go from transposing instrument to transposing instrument. Transpose this trumpet line so the alto saxophone can play in unison. Recall to which families the alto sax and trumpet belong and in which direction you need to transpose. You can pause the video now and take your time. When the trumpet plays an A4, this is in written pitch. This happens to be G4 concert pitch that we just discovered in the previous example. This is a difference of a major second. The alto saxophone melody, when compared to concert pitch, the written pitch sounds down a major sixth. So making up that difference, we can transpose the alto saxophone line up a perfect fifth, make sure we have the same contour and intervals as well as solfege, do, mi, re, and now in the key of E major, which is that major sixth up from our original concert pitch key of G. Transpose the alto sax line that we just wrote so that the tuba can play in unison, but also add an octave down for the reading ease of your tubist. Recall the families of the saxophone and the tuba, also which direction you're going to need to transpose. Make sure to pause the video now and take your time. When the saxophone plays in E5, this is in written pitch, up a major sixth from concert pitch. The tuba melody then should be written down a major sixth and be the same contour and intervals as well as solfege, do, mi, re. We also added an octave in there to avoid some ledger lines. So our original key of G major is down a major sixth from the key of E. Let's try a little instrument family knowledge. To which instrument family do the horn and English horn belong? Yep, the F instrument family, which has a perfect fifth relationship to concert pitch. How about this? Name as many E-flat family instruments as you can. Pause the video while you think of your list. Okay, the big three that you will see most commonly are the E-flat clarinet, alto saxophone, and baritone saxophone. Occasionally you'll see an E-flat cornet or trumpet and an E-flat horn in older classical pieces like by Mozart. Now let's try to transpose some key signatures. If the flute is playing in B-flat major or G minor, what will the key signature be for the alto saxophone? Pause the video, take your time. The alto saxophone is written a major sixth above concert pitch, so if B flat is concert pitch, we add a major sixth to find G, which is our 1 sharp key signature. Let's do another key signature example. If the tuba is in the 3 sharp key of A major or F sharp minor, in which key will the bass clarinet read? Pause the video, take your time. The bass clarinet is written a major second above concert pitch of A major, so you'll need the 5 sharp key of B major. One more key signature from transposing instrument to transposing instrument. This one is a little bit tougher. If the tenor saxophone is in the 1 sharp key, in what key will the horn be reading? Pause the video and take your time. The saxophone is up a major second in the B-flat family, so concert pitch is F major or D minor. From concert pitch, we transpose up a perfect fifth to find, yep, the 0 sharps and flat key of C major, so the horn can play in unison. How about a little error detection practice? There's one error in this transposition from the flute line to the trumpet line. Can you find it? Pause the video and take your time. You should have found this E natural, which should be E flat. The E natural shouldn't come until the next pitch if we want to preserve the intervals and contour. Here's the last example. There are 2 errors in this transposition from the B-flat clarinet to the flute line. Can you find them? Pause the video and take your time. You should have found that the key signature is inaccurate, as well as the G sharp on beat 3. If the B-flat clarinet is reading in F major, concert pitch is a whole step down to E flat major, not a half step to E major. The same half step, whole step error is occurring on the G sharp, which should be G natural, because we need that whole step between G natural to be below the A what the clarinet is playing. Here's a recap of what we practiced. While there are many different transposing instruments, the common keys are B flat, E flat, and F. It's very important to note that every transposing instrument has a different relationship to concert pitch. So it's helpful to think about concert pitch and how it's created on the instrument when they read a C on their instrument. This way you can figure out the relationship and the interval needed for transposition, like a trumpet, which sounds like a B flat when they read a C. You'll know that you'll have to transpose up a major second in one direction or go the other, depending on if you're going from written pitch or concert pitch. So remember, we're writing up those instrumentalists for needing to transpose and sounding down to get back to concert pitch. Keep practicing, my friends. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.